Today we'll be looking into the top 10 1960s one-hit wonder songs. These are the unforgettable tracks that soared up the charts, took over the radio, and then, poof, the artists pretty much vanished from the spotlight. But that one song, that one hit, still living rent-free in our heads? Let's get started.
She's got it! Yeah, baby, she's got it!
I shouldn't have my love deep inside.
Starting off at number 10, we've got I Love You by People, released in April 1968.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
This psychedelic rock group from San Jose took a cover of a Zombies B-side and turned it into a top 20 hit.
And I don't know what to say.
They even toured with legends like The Doors and Janis Joplin, but lightning didn't strike twice. Still, the song's dreamy vibes stuck around. It's a mellow gem with late 60s soul.
There's a crazy little shack beyond the track.
At number 9, it's Sugar Shack by Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs.
It's just a coffee house. It's made out of wood. Espresso coffee.
Released in August 1963, this catchy little tune about a coffeehouse romance became Billboard's #1 song of the year. It had a fun, innocent vibe that just felt right for the early 60s. The Fireballs were more of an instrumental group before this track took off, and after that, they went back to the shadows.
Crazy little shack beyond the tracks.
He took 100 pounds of clay.
Coming in at number 8, 100 Pounds of Clay by Gene McDaniels, released in February 1961. Smooth vocals, gospel-tinged soul, and a story about God creating woman from clay.
Pounds of clay. He made my life.
It was heartfelt and a little controversial. Some stations banned it, thinking it was blasphemous. But controversy sells, right? It hit number 3 on the Billboard charts and became Gene's signature track.
Every day, for every kiss you're given.
Lucky number 7, Hey Baby by Bruce Channel, released at the tail end of 1961.
When I saw you walking down the street, I said that's a kind of...
You know that harmonica riff? That was Delbert McClinton. And rumor has it, he showed John Lennon a few things that Lennon later used in early Beatles tracks. This one topped the charts in 1962 and popped up decades later in Dirty Dancing, giving it a whole new life.
I said that's the kind of gal I like to meet.
There's a man.
Number 6 is Alley Oop by the Hollywood Argyles, released in June 1960.
Three big lions and grizzly bears.
This song is pure novelty, based on a comic strip caveman and packed with goofy charm.
Knocking three big monsters dead on their knees.
The band wasn't even real. It was just a bunch of session musicians thrown together by Kim Fowley. But somehow, this caveman groove climbed to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
I've done it!
All right, we're halfway through. Before we get to the top 5, drop your favorite 1960s song in the comments. Doesn't have to be a one-hit wonder. And let me know, how old were you when you first heard these songs? While you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton and keeps the good vibes coming.
Just a little bit longer.
Kicking off the top 5 is Stay by Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs, released in August 1960.
Mommy don't mind. We have a...
Maurice wrote it when he was just 15, just a teenager trying to get a girl to stay out a little longer. The result? A sweet, under 2-minute hit. that became the shortest song ever to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Short, simple, and iconic.
Nika, I will tell of Dominique, his goodness.
At number 4, we've got Dominique by the Singing Nun. Yes, an actual nun. She was Belgian, known as Sister Luke Gabriel, and she recorded this wholesome tune about Saint Dominic. Released in November 1963, it somehow captured hearts all over the world and hit number 1 in the US.
Notre Père Dominique, par sa joie, le convertit.
To this day, she remains the only nun to top the Billboard charts. Pretty wild.
Dominique, Nique, s'en allait tout simplement routier.
Haven't you heard about the guy known as the cheater?
Number 3 is The Cheater by Bob Kuban and the In-Men, released in December 1965.
Oh, the cheater is gonna build you up just to let you.
It had that brassy, upbeat St. Louis soul sound, but the lyrics? A warning about being unfaithful.
Oh, the fool-hearted clown. Look out.
Here's the haunting part. Lead singer Walter Scott was actually murdered years later by his wife's lover. The song's message hit eerily close to home.
Oh, the cheater is gonna build you up just to let you down.
In the year 2520.
Runner-up, In the Year 2525 by Zager and Evans, released in May 1969. This one's apocalyptic, poetic, and surprisingly catchy for such a dark theme. It imagines the future of mankind. Spoiler, it doesn't end well.
Lies, everything you think, do, and say.
It hit number 1 in the US and UK, making Zager and Evans the only act to top both charts and then never appear on them again. A total drop-the-mic moment.
Your legs got nothing to do. Some wish.
And finally, number 1, Na Na Hey Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye by Steam, released in October 1969. Believe it or not, this started as a B-side track that nobody cared about, until everyone did. With its chanty, stadium-worthy chorus, it became a number 1 hit and one of the most recognizable goodbye songs of all time. Steam never hit again, but this song is still blaring in sports arenas to this day. And that's the countdown. These tracks were amazing. They defined a decade of unforgettable melodies, unlikely success stories, and musical magic. Proof that even one hit can leave a lasting legacy. The 1960s were truly an amazing decade for music.
With just 100 pounds of clay, he made